The turkey is the most important part of the Thanksgiving dinner, but to me, it is also the most intimidating. But I have a very easy way for you to prepare the most beautiful Thanksgiving turkey for your family, and it's not going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort. I bought my turkey frozen, so I thawed it out overnight in some cold water. Make sure that you give yourself plenty of time to thaw your turkey, and then you can follow these simple and easy directions to make the most beautiful turkey ever. I've been growing some fresh herbs on my back porch. I was really excited to be able to use some of them to season my turkey. So I'm going to snip a couple of fresh herbs, gather up 1 stick of butter and several apples, and we will be ready to get this turkey in the oven. Before I begin preparing my turkey, I'm going to preheat the oven to 325. That's going to be the best temperature for us to cook our turkey, where it will cook quickly but also will retain all of its moisture. After I pull the turkey out of the bag, I'm going to dry it off as well as I can with a towel. You can use paper towels. I don't have those, so I just used a regular dish towel. But be careful that you're not spreading any type of raw turkey juices around your kitchen. You want to be very mindful of that so that you can keep a safe and healthy environment in your kitchen. After I dry it off, I'm going to take my softened stick of butter and take little pinches of it, maybe a tablespoon at a time, and just try to get underneath the skin of the turkey and get all of that turkey breast very well coated with butter. You can also do this with olive oil. Olive oil is a lot easier to work with, but I think butter is going to give us a better end result. So it's just whatever you prefer. After I get the butter underneath the skin, I'm going to mix up a little bit of salt and pepper and sprinkle it all over the front and the back of the turkey. In order for you to get the best result and everything to cook evenly, it's best if you pull the wings underneath the back of the turkey. If you've never done that, it's not hard to figure out. You just sort of take the wing, stretch it out, and tuck it into the back of the turkey. The good thing about it is it will stay right where you put it, and it will be a nice, flat, even base for your turkey to cook on. After I've seasoned all of the outside and the inside of the turkey with salt and pepper, I'm going to chop up a couple of apples and take my herbs and stuff them into the cavity. Make sure you've pulled out everything that is inside of the cavity of the turkey. A lot of times they will leave some of the organs in there for you to use for your giblet gravy. You can also put those in the freezer and make some really healthy stock later on. Just make sure that nothing is left inside, and then take the rest of the butter and spread it evenly over all of the outside of the turkey. This is a little bit difficult. It's not going to stick perfectly, so you just sort of have to press it down and try to get it to stick as much as you can. Probably if you wanted to melt the butter and baste it on, that would also work really well. But this method is a little bit quicker and works just fine. The last thing you're going to do before you stick it into the oven is add about 2 to 3 cups of chicken stock to the roasting pan. This is going to really add a lot of moisture into your oven and allow your turkey to be as moist as possible. You'll want to make sure and cover your turkey while it's baking for the first 2 hours. You can use aluminum foil. I don't really keep foil here, so I'm just going to moisten my parchment paper and cover the turkey with it, and then stick it in the oven. Set the timer for 30 minutes, and every 30 minutes for the first 2 hours, you want to open up your oven and baste your turkey well. You can use a baster for this, but I just find using a ladle works a lot better. I never have gathered the skills needed to use a baster. It just always makes a huge mess when I try. So this is the method that I'm going to go with, just taking some liquid from the roasting pan into my ladle and pouring it over the top of the turkey. I'm trying to make sure that I get everything coated with the liquid, put the cover back on, and repeat that process for the first 2 hours. After the first 2 hours, you can remove the covering. You'll still want to baste it every 30 minutes until the turkey is nice and done. You're looking for a meat thermometer to come out at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure you press it into the thickest part of the breast. After it reaches 165, which for this turkey took about 2.5 hours, you can pull the turkey out of the oven, allow it to sit for about 15 minutes, and then place it on your serving platter. I cannot believe how beautiful this turkey turned out, and this method really takes a lot of the fear and difficulty out of making the turkey for Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope that you now have all of the confidence that you need to go into your kitchen, make that beautiful Thanksgiving turkey for your family. And most of all, I hope you enjoy all of the time that you have with your family this week. Thank you for being here today. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I love you, and I will see you again next time.